Hello everyone, welcome in economics class. Hope you all are staying healthy. Today we will continue part 2 of ISLM model. In this video we will do what is LM curve and how it derive. And this video is very important for JRF, UGC NET, NET, Commerce and Economics candidate. So let's start. What is LM? LM include liquidity or money demand and M is equal to money supply. L is equal to liquidity or money demand, M is equal to money supply. And LM curve shows various combination of interest rate and income which mainly tell us equilibrium in money market. Listen carefully. LM curve shows various combination of interest rate and income which mainly tell us equilibrium in money market. So, process of equilibrium, how it happen? Initially increase in income, that well, what will happen there? Increased demand for money. How it happen? Suppose income of one person increase continuously. So that person will hold money for different motive with him. So what will happen? Because of that, supply of money will be constant and increased demand for money. Why? Because that person will hold more money in his hand to satisfy his needs or for different other purposes. That's why supply of money will be constant, and as a result what will happen? Interest rate will increase. So I will explain this in diagram. There we have two diagrams, diagram number A, diagram B. In diagram A, we have on x-axis MD and MS, that is money demand, money supply. On y-axis, I have interest rate. In diagram number B, on x-axis, I have income. On y-axis, I have interest rate. Okay, in this diagram A, here is MS, that shows money supply is constant and E is equilibrium point. Again I will explain. On x-axis we have money demand and money supply. On y-axis I have interest rate, and V diagram, on x-axis I have income and on y-axis interest rate. MS is money supply curve. Here we assume money supply is constant. MD is money demand curve and E is equilibrium point. That shows, what shows? Money demand is equal to money supply. In diagram A, here the interest rate OR, and we extend same interest rate to diagram B. Here the interest rate is OR and income is OY, and A is a equilibrium point. That tells us about equilibrium in money market. It tells us about equilibrium in money market. What here? Equilibrium, that shows money demand is equal to money supply, and this A point, it shows about equilibrium in money market. Okay, now listen carefully. Now suppose our income increase from OY to OY1. Income increased from OY to OY1. As income increase, money demand will also increase. As income increase, money demand will also increase. Money demand curve shift forward from MD to MD1. Why this happen? If the income of the one person increase continuously, then he will hold more money for different motives, and so the new equilibrium point will be even because the MD curve shift forward na. So a new equilibrium point even, and when the money demand increase, our interest rate will also increase from OR to OR1. If the money demand increase, interest rate will also increase because the money supply here constant, interest rate increase from OR to OR1. We will extend the same interest rate OR to diagram B here, and here equilibrium point B, that tells us about equilibrium in money market. Okay, now we have equilibrium point A, that tells us about equilibrium in money market A, and here B. Now, again suppose income increased from OY1 to OY2. If the income increase, money demand will also increase. Then the money demand curve shift forward from MD1 to MD2. And here the money supply is constant. If the money supply is constant, interest rate will also increase from OR1 to OR2. Then the new equilibrium point E2, the new equilibrium point E2, that show about money demand is equal to money supply. And here we extend the same interest to diagram number B, and we have here interest rate OR2 and income OY2, and new equilibrium point is C. This equilibrium point shows about equilibrium in money market. And now we have equilibrium point here E1, E2, and here I have A, B, C. This E1, E2 shows money demand is equal to money supply, and here the equilibrium ABC shows equilibrium in money market. Okay, now interest rate here exceeded now, so we have interest OR2 and income OY2. And so there I have 3 points A, B, C that tell us equilibrium in money market, and when we join all these 3 points we will get our LM curve. What we get our here, this is our LM curve. What it shows, so LM curve shows various combination of income and interest rate, which tell us about equilibrium in money market. So this slope of this LM curve is upward. Hope you understood. Thank you.